All right, good Monday evening, everyone. We have severe weather that's going to be coming into parts of the area tomorrow afternoon to evening, and big time cold front coming into the area with possible 30 to 50-degree temperature drops between Tuesday and Wednesday's temperatures. So, big time slap in the face cold coming across parts of the area or most of the south and the southeast. We're going to go over severe weather and timing, and the timing of this front, and how hot is it going to get tomorrow before we get drastically colder as we get into Wednesday and Thursday. This big cold shot's coming down won't last long as we will warm up next weekend. We might have a repeat of more severe weather as we go into the following week. If you can hear me okay, just make sure you click that thumbs up, that like button on there, comment where you're from, and share this with your friends and family. We're going to go over a few severe weather safety tips again this evening as well, in case some of you missed it last week. We're trying to get you all back on board with severe weather awareness, basically, as we go forward here. So, like I said, click that like button, that thumbs up button over on YouTube. Share this with your friends and family and comment where you're from. And if you're over on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. It's free to join. Basically, it's like liking a page on Facebook. Hit that all over there for notifications. You'll be notified every time we go live on Facebook. All right, we're going to wait for a few more people to hop on here, and then we will get started. Thank you all for joining. I appreciate it. Monday evening, everyone. If you would, if you're just joining us, click that like button, that thumbs up button as well. Comment where you're from, and share this with your friends and family. What you see on your screen here is from the AccuWeather site. It's basically the hazard map across parts of the United States here. If you can see here, in this lighter brown color over towards Tennessee into Kentucky, parts of southern Indiana, southern Illinois, southeastern parts of Missouri, eastern Arkansas, along the Delta, all the way down the Mississippi, down here towards northeastern parts of Louisiana. That is a wind advisory that's in effect starting tomorrow morning, going through most of the day as ahead of this big time cold front. Uh, it's going to be very windy, very warm. We're talking basically over here towards Tennessee, Kentucky, over towards Missouri here, parts of Arkansas. Up to 35-mile-per-hour gusts is possible. As you get into the Ozarks, even though you're not in an advisory here in the Little Rock National Weather Service, up here towards northwest Arkansas, you are. I think anywhere in the Ozarks should get 35 to 45-mile-per-hour gusts. Up here in the red, it's red flag warning, which means do not burn because it's the very as you know, very dormant vegetation as of right now. I mean, we're still not into spring yet, so it's been all this dry southwesterly winds that are starting to come in. It's gonna anything that gets going fire wise is going to spread very quickly. We're talking probably 45, 50-mile-per-hour gusts. As you get out towards western Oklahoma into western Texas, we're probably talking about 65 plus mile per hour gusts, especially out here in this like mustardy color out here towards New Mexico into western Texas and southern parts of Colorado. Alrighty. All right, severe weather for tomorrow. This is mostly going to be afternoon through the night event across parts of this area. We're talking this slight risk is all the way up into Michigan, most of Illinois, Indiana, all the way down to just right around St. Louis and down towards southeastern parts of Missouri. Under a slight risk, and that yellow here is a level 2. And we get to the darker greens here. We're talking basically Highway 65 just south of Springfield, east of there, across northern Arkansas, all the way up through parts of Kentucky, including Paducah, Louisville, up to Cincinnati, Columbus, up towards Cleveland, Pittsburgh, even Charleston, West Virginia, Milwaukee. This parts of the area here under a marginal risk. And on the other side of that, just general thunderstorms possible as this front comes through, basically a Little Rock, Memphis, to Nashville. I can't rule out maybe a isolated severe storm here and there, especially in that lighter green area as this big time cold front starts coming plowing through the area late tomorrow and into early Wednesday morning. So, what to expect here? We're going to go over timing here in just a little bit with the radar, but scattered strong to severe thunderstorms associated with large hail, some near 2-inch diameter hail could be possible. We're talking golf balls to larger size, possibly. Damaging wind gusts in excess of 60 miles an hour, and a few tornadoes will be possible from late Tuesday afternoon into the evening and overnight. Like I said, from parts of the mid Mississippi Valley to the Ohio Valley into southern lower Michigan there across that area. Okay, so let's go into a few risks here really quick. All right, here is the tornado risk for tomorrow afternoon. Light the green area, 2 to 4% of seeing a tornado, a probability of a tornado within 25 miles of any given point in the green area. Talking basically a St. Louis up to Springfield, Illinois, Indianapolis, up to towards Cleveland, Detroit, Chicago, even south side Chicago, and just south of there into northern Indiana. It's going to be the sweet spot for some tornadoes tomorrow. 5 to 9% chance of seeing a tornado, a probability of a tornado within 25 miles of any given point. Alrighty, so this is the significant part of the severe weather. I know a lot of us probably live outside the area, but we do have a lot of people following us from Indiana, Michigan into Illinois, and some people could be traveling that way. We have some truck drivers and stuff that come through this area, so you need to stay weather aware as we go to Tuesday night or Tuesday afternoon to Tuesday night as this cold front starts running through the area here. So anywhere in the hatched area here, you have a probability of significant hail in excess of 2 inches in diameter. 2 inch diameter hail is the size of a hen egg. Get a little bit larger than that. You're talking tennis ball size at 2.5 inches, baseball size at 2 and 3/4 inch, and then you get up to 3 to 4 inches. We're talking softball size here. So huge, huge hail across the Chicagoland area, just south into northern Indiana here. We can't rule out some significant hail even down towards St. Louis area, Springfield, Illinois, across that area and up towards Ohio as well. All right, as we go into later, actually early tomorrow morning, we're gonna have some elevated storms here. Possibly, this is the 00Z HRRR, by the way. We got some elevated storms here across parts of Kentucky. Here, we're talking Owensboro down to Lebanon, Campbellsville, Columbia, Elizabethtown here, Radcliffe, just south of Louisville here. So we could have a few little storms popping up here just ahead of what's to come. So as we go throughout the morning hours into the afternoon, kind of quiet, and then here comes the first little bout of storms up here by Chicago, just the Chicago suburbs, DeKalb, Elgin into Aurora. And then as we get throughout the rest of the day, you can see these storms are starting to really blow up here across the southern Illinois into parts of Missouri as we go in through late tomorrow night. We're going into Wednesday now across this area. And like I said, this could be a nice little line of storms coming through here across parts of southern Indiana into Kentucky as we go into this is 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning on Wednesday. And then, like I said, just general thunderstorms as you go throughout parts of the area with a thin line of storms going all the way from parts of Virginia all the way down towards Alabama. Just a real thin line of storms, just general thunderstorms, maybe some small hail with it as this comes through. Alrighty, so that's basically this. Now there will be some winter. Some of these places that are getting severe weather tomorrow, it's going to have some snow to deal with, basically within about a 12 to 16 hour time frame of each other. Let's go over that really quickly. All right, let's go over temperature changes. So it's going to get really warm. It's going to stay warm tonight. So some of these temperatures could be 20 degrees warmer tomorrow morning than it was this morning across parts of Oklahoma, possibly to southern Missouri, up towards Michigan. You can see what's waiting in the wings here. This is, like I said, this is temperature change, 24-hour temperature change within this time period. So as we go forward, you can see where this front is. A lot of people are going to get to the 80s, possibly 90s tomorrow in parts of Texas, Arkansas, Missouri, Oklahoma. We're going to go over temperatures here in just a second. But as this front starts plowing into the region, as we go in through tomorrow night into Wednesday morning, I mean, look at these temperatures. I mean, 24-hour temperature differences are going to be 30 to 50 degrees colder than what it was on Tuesday. So, like I said, right around Dallas could be 35, 36 degrees colder. Up towards northern Arkansas, 40 degrees colder. You get up towards Missouri, 45 to 50. There's even a 55 spot up here towards Illinois and Iowa. 55-degree temperature difference in 24 hours. So this is how powerful this cold front is coming. It's gonna this cold is gonna slap you on the face because we are getting used to these 60s, 70s, 80s, and even 90s down here in parts of Texas this past week or so. So this is going to be a real, like I said, real slap in the face as it comes into Wednesday. The temperatures will drop. A lot of morning highs will happen at midnight Wednesday morning, and they will continuously drop all day long on Wednesday. Okay. All right. Speaking of highs, look at some of these highs tomorrow. We're talking 80s all the way up into central Missouri, parts of, even up towards Springfield, Illinois could be around 80, even south of eastern parts of Iowa mid 70s tomorrow, and you may get snow 12 hours after what I'm showing you here. So this is crazy. So mid the upper 80s, Arkansas River Valley, even around 90 around Fort Smith, 90 around Dallas. You get towards southern parts of Texas, you're talking upper 90s, maybe even 100-degree reading coming in. Okay, so let's take a look at 24 hours from then. You want to talk about drastic? Fort Smith, Arkansas. You're going to be right around 90, like I said, tomorrow, and you're going to drop. By the time you get to right around midday or just after on Wednesday, it's going to be 39 degrees, and you were just about 90 degrees 24 hours before that. That is crazy, crazy. That's like this is going to be about a 51 or so degree temperature drop for Fort Smith. If this plays out, you can see up here towards Springfield, it's 27 degrees. Get up here towards Iowa, it's in the teens. Remember, I told you it was in the 70s, mid 70s in the southeastern parts of Iowa, um, just 24 hours prior to this. So Wednesday afternoon, you're going to be in the teens. There's going to be wind chills, of course. Look at these temperatures up here in Dakota up here, up towards Minnesota, 10 to 20 below zero for temperatures. This is not wind chills. So as we go throughout the night in through early Thursday morning here, look at some of these temperatures Thursday morning. We're talking right around 20 around Springfield, Missouri, down to 36 in Little Rock. You're almost 90 the day before, 40s, all the way down into Louisiana and below frost and freezes all the way down to Alabama, parts of Georgia, all of Tennessee in the mid 20s. You get up towards Kentucky, you're going to be in the teens, single digits up here in Iowa to teens in parts of Illinois and Indiana, where you just had severe weather 24 hours prior to that. Okay. All right, so HRRR here, let's take a look. This is not as aggressive with the severe weather as other models, but you can see as we go into this is right around 9 o'clock tomorrow night. We've got rain changing to snow into Kansas, parts of Missouri, into Iowa, and this is going to start spreading east. Might even get some snow around Kansas City, where you were just 80 to 85 degrees going to be tomorrow. So crazy to think about across this area. So it might be like a little snow squall, basically line of snow coming through central Missouri, even into Illinois, where you're just going to have severe weather late tomorrow into early parts of Wednesday, and then snow even into Chicago, where you have significant severe weather possibilities late tomorrow. So this is just a crazy air mass that's coming in, and then we're going to have lake effect snow behind that. And so it's crazy, crazy weather that's happening across the. All right, let's go over this really quickly. The difference between a watch and a warning. Like I said, I've heard some all kinds of crazy stuff this past week about, hey, there's a tornado watch coming. It's time to go outside and actually watch the tornado, and that's just not how it works. So watches, conditions, if there are watches issued for your area, like a tornado watch, severe thunderstorm watch, conditions are favorable for severe weather development, usually issued for up to 6 hours um, time frame. Uh, just basically, you need to be aware of rapidly changing weather conditions and review your severe weather safety plan for the area. Now, if you're under a warning, severe weather or a tornado has been detected. Depends on your warning. Your severe thunderstorm warning. It's either you have 58-mile-per-hour straight line winds or higher, or basically large hail in excess of 1 inch. Okay, so this is issued for up to 1 hour at a time. Means severe weather is detected on radar or has been observed. Same way with a tornado warning. A tornado has been detected on radar or has been observed. You need to take cover and activate your severe weather safety plan immediately. So I just want to go over this really quickly across the area here. So, like I said, we have severe weather possible as we go in through tomorrow night, mainly across Missouri, in through parts of Illinois, Indiana. There'll be a thin line of storms come through late tomorrow night into Wednesday, with possible 30 to 50-degree temperature drops is possible across the area. Some places maybe a 90-degree reading tomorrow and could be in the 30s the very next day. Okay. All right. So that's all for this evening. We went over timing and everything. If you just out joining us after this video here, you can go back to our Facebook page. You can rewatch it, fast forward, rewind, whatever you want to do. And so I just want to thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all to our supporters out there that keep Stober Bob alive, by the way. Also, if you want to become a supporter, now's the time to do it because prices are going to go up June 1st. And now's the time to become a supporter because you will be locked in at the current rate. You will not go up anytime if you stay a supporter. Okay. If um, if you wait till after June 1st, then your price will be a significant or increased for you. So if you want to become a supporter, now's the time to do it. It's $4.99 a month, and that rate will stay with you as long as you stay a supporter with us. So we really do appreciate our supporters out there. So thank you so much for joining this evening, and stay safe, stay weather aware tomorrow for sure, and enjoy the weather. And it's good, even though it's going to be windy tomorrow. Enjoy the weather because it's going to get significantly colder on Wednesday. Have a great evening, everyone.